Welcome to the Confident Speaker Podcast by Speaking Your Brand. This is your host, AI Carol. Have you ever finished a presentation and thought, did I just speak a mile a minute? Or maybe you've caught yourself halfway through a sentence and realized your audience is trying to keep up and you're breezing right past them. I get it. When your heart is racing and adrenaline kicks in, it's easy to start talking way too fast. You want to get it right. You want to get through it. But here's the thing. Rushing your words makes it harder for your audience to absorb your message. More importantly, it can make it hard for them to connect with you. I remember one of the very first times I spoke on a big stage. I was nervous, my hands were sweating, and my notes were slightly shaking, even though I practiced a dozen times. What I didn't realize until I watched the video back later is just how fast I was talking. My ideas were solid, but I wasn't giving the audience a chance to breathe, let alone process what I was sharing. So how do you slow down and speak clearly, especially if your nerves are working against you? Let's walk through 3 simple but powerful strategies. Tip number 1, breathe and pause intentionally. Before you step on stage or unmute yourself on a Zoom presentation, take a deep, grounding breath. Let it be your cue to slow your pace and center yourself. Then, as you speak, deliberately build in short pauses between your points, especially after a key statement or a story. These pauses may feel long to you, but to your audience, they're incredibly valuable. They help your message land. They give listeners time to nod, reflect, jot something down, stay with you. Remember, silence isn't awkward, it's powerful. Tip number 2, practice out loud with a timer. This seems obvious, but many people still rehearse their talk by reading it silently or mentally walking through it. That doesn't simulate a real speaking experience. You need to hear yourself. So practice out loud and actually time yourself. Record a short section, maybe your opening story or one of your key teaching points, and then play it back. Do you sound rushed? Can you understand your own words? If not, slow down and try again. Practicing in short chunks helps you get used to your natural pace and adjust where needed. And here's a bonus. Practicing out loud also boosts your muscle memory. So when you're live, your body remembers how things are supposed to sound. Tip number 3, connect with your audience, not just your content. When we're nervous, what often happens is we recite what we know, talking at people instead of with them. Instead, try treating your talk like a conversation. Picture one person in the room or on the screen that you're speaking to. Someone in your audience who really needs what you have to say. Speak to them, see their eyes, their expressions. Let those human connections help you slow down, emphasize your words, and sound more natural. Speaking clearly and at a steady pace is not about being perfect. It's about being present. Feel your feet on the floor. Stand tall. Take your time. Your voice has weight. Let it land. So next time you're preparing for a presentation, I want you to think, how can I make it easier for my audience to follow? Not how fast can I get through this? You went through the effort to craft powerful content. Now give your words the space they deserve and let your audience truly hear you. You've got this. If you want more support with your speaking or want to work on your pacing and delivery in real time, come see how we can work together at speakingyourbrand.com, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify for more insightful and actionable strategies. This on-demand episode was generated by my AI voice clone, trained on speaking your brand content. Until next time, keep using your voice to make an impact.